welcome! Last week we had a blind camera comparison with the Xperia 1.5. If you want to participate in this video, you can click here to check it out. But anyway, today we're doing the reveal, which picture was from which phone, and for this I brought along my colleague Victor to help me tell his side of the story, which pictures he prefers, and then we're gonna reveal which one's the Xperia 1 Mark V.
So we're just looking at the first picture right now. So we've got two pictures of a building here, of a monument, and they're both shot during the day. Both of them look actually quite similar. On the first picture, I see a bit more depth in the blues in the skies, but there is also, you can see that the HDR effect was applied if you look closer at the trees. While the second picture looks, the colors are not as vibrant, a bit bleaker I should say. But yeah, overall I like both pictures. Now if I was just to take one and share it to social media, I would probably pick the first one, which is this one. I would pick this one. And then the second one, I would probably like to add it a little bit, to add it a bit more punch. So that's what I think. I would go with the first one.
You like the first one better?
Yeah.
Would you like to take a guess which one was taken with the Xperia 1.5?
If I had to guess, I know that Sony usually goes with more neutral, natural looking colors. So I'll guess that the second one comes from the Sony.
You are correct, sir.
Oh.
Now, in reality, both of these were taken in RAW and edited in post. The first one was taken with the Galaxy S23 Ultra in its manual mode, which allows you to do that. But even then, as you noted, there's some HDR applied, even if it's supposed to be a RAW photo. And then the Sony was super natural. I actually had to tame the highlights here to bring out the skies, and it went nice.
But both of them look quite good. Like,
yes.
The differences are very small. All right, so we have two pictures of the doggo here, and like immediately right away I would say that I would prefer the second one just because it's sharper. You can see the detail more clearly, and the first one looks a bit blurry, especially if you look at the background. It just seems that the flowers in the background, it's not that they lack detail, it actually look blurry, and also the leaves in the background. So I'll definitely go with the second one just based on the fact that it's sharper. No, it's just the sharpness that takes over here. The second picture just looks so much better just because it's sharper.
Absolutely. So these were the zoom lenses. This is the Xperia. So the
Xperia is the slightly blurrier one.
The slightly blurrier one,
okay.
the warmer one is the Xperia, is the 3.5x zoom lens for a portrait. Okay. And then this is the iPhone 14 Pro Max.
All right.
Yes, so the reason, by the way, the Xperia photo here is that it's not exactly blurry, it's hazy. This had a lot of noise, so a lot of noise reduction was applied. By the way, walking around town with all of these phones is a chore, especially if somebody at the office forgets to charge them. Thankfully, today's sponsor Static sent us this super useful power bank. It's called the Snap and Charge Universal Magnetic Power Bank. And look at this, you want USB-C? Snap, ready to charge. You want one for iPhone? Snap, done. It's about 3000 mAh, it's super tiny and very easy to keep around at all times. Also, if you want something more powerful, check this beefcake out. The Ultimate Charger Power Bank has 3 outputs and enough power to charge a laptop. I actually have it plugged in my MacBook right now because my battery is totally shot and I need to replace it, but for the time being, this is actually feeding it power. They also have this cool 3-in-1 wireless charger and many other useful gadgets. Use the link below for 10% off site-wide for our PhoneArena viewers. Discount is applied automatically in the cart when you follow our link. Thanks Static for sponsoring our video. Moving on to the next sample.
Third picture, again we have a picture of a building. And it's all taken during the day, so that's good. So you have plenty of light, so smartphones look good in those conditions. So let me take a closer look here. So the first picture, I immediately noticed that the colors are warmer, and the second picture, it has slightly more of a colder tonality. Both look nice in terms of sharpness. So the major difference here is just the colors. So the colors here of the church, they're a bit bleaker in the second picture, and the second is just a bit on the yellowish side. And yeah, definitely the first picture with that yellow slash greenish, more of a yellow tint, I don't think that's quite realistic, so my eyes would prefer the second one.
Because of the greens in the trees?
Yes, because here it seems like you have an overall, it's like there was a tint, a yellow tint applied to the image, so it's not quite. Now again, it's not a huge issue, but it's something that's noticeable to me, so I would go with the second picture here.
What about the blue in the sky though?
The blue in the sky here in the second picture goes a bit towards magenta, and it's a bit stronger, so probably not perfect either. I pay more attention to, like, what I notice immediately is just that yellow tint in the image, so that's why I would go with the second one.
All right, so the first one with the yellowish tint is the Xperia, and the second one is the Pixel.
Okay.
For this specific set of samples, I did no manual edits. Actually, I imported the DNGs in Lightroom and pressed the magic wand button just to see what the AI does with them.
So it's this is the 1X camera, the main camera on both
main
phones?
Camera, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. So far, I haven't picked none of the Xperia pictures. I've always wanted the other, which is interesting.
I actually like the Xperia here more, but I am more prone to look at the blues in the sky instead of the greens.
Yeah, so overall I think like the images are quite close, with the exception of the previous one with the dog where there was the blur and it was clearly not a great picture, not as good as the other one, but here they're close.
Well, last pair. Now this is a wild card. I did not announce which phone the Xperia is against in this one, so it's a bit of an oddball here, but still, just analyze the pictures, let us know what you think.
Okay, that's your guitar, right?
That's one of my guitars.
One of your guitars.
Yes, this was a raw manual photo, and this one was edited by our video editor. I kind of spread them around, so I wouldn't edit all of the photos myself.
Okay, so this is an edited picture. All right, so first picture, nice colors, but I guess this was taken like during the day, definitely probably afternoon or something like that. And I'm surprised to see that much noise here in the wall and the background. Like there is a lot of noise here, and also like on the left side, on the right side, the walls.
You can check out the LED here, it just looks...
And the LED looks kind of weird here, but for me, like the big thing is the noise, but I do like the colors. I'm just surprised to see so much noise during the day. And the second picture, there is no noise, so noise reduction or whatever it is definitely works better here. I see this. The cable here on the second picture is slightly blurred, but you have to look really close and to kind of see that, and that LED light also looks so much nicer. And let me compare the two side by side once again. Again, the colors are slightly warmer on the first picture, but yeah, it's just the noise, guys. The noise, it's a cleaner shot. The second one is better, if you ask me.
Yeah, so the first one's Xperia. Now, this is ISO 200 and it's the main sensor, so I have no idea where... Yeah.
Super strange.
I don't know where that noise... Like, as soon as you get indoors or something, you get all that noise. Personally, I prefer the Xperia shot here, specifically because of the dynamics and the colors. Because, yes... oh, by the way, this is iPhone 12 Pro Max.
Wow.
With a camera app called Moment Camera, which gives you full manual control. So this is also set to ISO 200 with the same shutter speed, with the same focus distance. Everything is the same on both phones, and this is what the iPhone 12 Pro Max does.
It looks pretty clean.
Yeah, a bit over sharpened if you look at it. That's a bit too much.
Just a tiny bit. Yeah, if you look up close, you can notice that.
Well, the Xperia, you know, it gives you that natural, there's not so much over sharpening, but yeah, that noise is a bit of an issue. And there you have it. I checked out the comments of the past video. There were a few of you that actually found the Xperia in each shot spot on. Great job, guys. I'm gonna see if we can paste the comments around here. And some of you were completely wrong, but that's fine. We had fun. I hope you had fun. Thanks, Victor.
Thank you.
See you next time. Bye.
See you guys.